Okay, this song, we really like our working titles around here. Been There actually didn't get named until the day that we got the album master, as with a few of them. That one was always called Drop D, in case you're interested in that little one. That's the first song that we've written in Drop D.
That's still hard to remember.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you should hear some of our working titles are fantastic. Yeah, that song is probably, it's one of the heavier songs, but it has this cool, like, kind of Western kind of vibe in the verses, you know. It's got some slide guitar, and that was super fun to play. But overall, that song kind of got, it took a little while to get that song where we wanted it to go, and then we still did a lot of experimenting in the studio. Like that intro vocal part, you know, the mountaintop vocal they call it, you know, that was a lot of fun, and that was never there. That song was demoed out a few different times.
The slide guitar.
Yeah, slide guitar, that was just like a spare the moment, kind of like, hey, you know, why don't we try that out? I have slides sitting there, and of course I have no idea how to play slide guitar, but you probably never know that by listening to the song now. Finally kind of got something that sounded pretty decent. What was going on with you with that song?
It's another older one.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's another older one. In other words, shortly, I don't mean like in my days of doing worship, leading worship, but shortly after the album.
Yeah.
The first album.
Yeah, that was one of the...
So it was like one of the first written...
That might have been like the third new song that we wrote after we finished the last album.
I think so. So it was at the front.
Yeah, it was. I forgot it, yeah. It is an older one.
Matter of fact, I think I brought that one at a slower riff. So this one, again, I wrote the kind of the theory of the style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heath came up with all the music.
And that's the only way I remember lyrically where I was at with him. So that song came from all the bickerings and complainings that I might have. It just talks about, have you ever felt all alone? And it says, you know, in the cold dark nights, meaning when the darkness of the world or the troubles of this world comes and just makes you want to give up. It says he's been there, and that's really all the whole thing's about. But it takes it from the Garden of Gethsemane to the crucifixion, and then into the reality of, you know, when you think no one knows what you're going through, and you're having your little pity parties.
Yeah.
That Jesus, God in the flesh, has been there, and He knows what you're dealing with, and that's what it was all about.
Yeah, and that song even changed lyrically a little bit from time to time, as kind of happens with all of our songs. I think musically and lyrically, things kind of evolve over time.
Yeah, and that's right. It was kind of a little bit stumbling.
Yeah, a little too many syllables in one line.
It was syllabic.
Cool.
So that's Drop D or
Been There.